200 acres, 138 years, more than 3,000 students. This isn't just an institute. It's a legacy. It's a personality. It's our home. In the heart of Lahore, Pakistan, stands a historic institute embedded in prestige, Aitchison College. Established in 1886, working up its way to become a part of the G30 schools of the world, Aitchison has become more than just a school. It is a living testament to legacy, etched in the very stones that bear witness to the evolution of generations. Named after its founder, Sir Charles Umferston Aitchison, who served as the Lieutenant Governor of the Punjab province during the British Raj. The college began its journey with the vision of providing an elite education to the sons of the region's aristocracy. Throughout its history, the institution has weathered the winds of change, witnessing the tumultuous events that shaped the destiny of the subcontinent. Aitchison College is divided into 3 distinct sectors: junior school, prep school, and senior school. Each sector is designed to cater to the unique needs and developmental stages of young boys as they progress through their educational journey.
So you're learning so that learning can stay with you. So I think with age and time that needs to be separated.
The junior school provides a vibrant and nurturing environment for young boys, fostering collaboration, compassion, and intellectual growth. Through a modern syllabus rooted in the Cambridge primary curriculum, boys are encouraged to become independent learners and critical thinkers from an early age. Computer literacy, including robotics and coding, is integrated into the system, preparing boys for the demands of the 21st century. Sports and club activities are compulsory, promoting physical fitness and teamwork among students.
To actually own the youngest lot of Aitchison College, we take the Aitchison raw material, I would say. We carve them, we polish them, and that's the philosophy behind having these names of trees and gems into junior school, where we believe till a certain age, a child can grow with different rate, with different pace.
Prep school serves as a bridge between early childhood and adolescence, instilling in boys a thirst for knowledge and a strong ethical foundation.
They are leaving the childhood behind and they're approaching the adulthood. Now, at this particular crucial stage, they're neither children nor adults. This is the stage where teachers and parents, they need to approach them with the greatest of sensitivities.
The curriculum encompasses Cambridge core studies alongside compulsory subjects such as Urdu, Islamiyat, and Pakistan studies, as well as a range of modern languages and computer studies. State-of-the-art facilities, including spacious classrooms and well-equipped labs, support academic excellence and innovation. Formative testing and major examinations ensure comprehensive assessment of student progress.
The internal examination is different, beta, because we actually work in panels. We have a proper system that the head of the departments, they assign responsibilities to the teachers of making the papers. Then all the 3 schools, printing and papers are centralized. The papers, they come to the exam office, we go through those papers, and then the printing takes place.
The senior school prepares boys for external examinations such as Cambridge IGCSE, AS A-levels, FBISE Matric and FSc Pre-Med, equipping them with the knowledge and skills for higher education and beyond. A rigorous academic program is complemented by tutorials, Harkness table sessions, and metacognition, offering personalized support and enrichment opportunities. The house system promotes a sense of belonging and camaraderie, with boys assuming leadership roles as prefects and members of the portfolio council.
Prefectship brings a lot of gratitude. It helps you realize that prefectship does not only mean a personal achievement, it means giving back to the school. So prefectship becomes a place for you to express that gratitude by making Aitchison a better place.
As you move towards the senior school from preparatory, it actually says that now at senior school, if you look at your particular pattern in your school at the moment, C1, C2, H1, H2 all have to sit for Cambridge exams. So it's very, 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 very Cambridge oriented. So I think here at Aitchison Senior School, we create the flexibility through our sports and co-curricular. Otherwise, for the curriculum itself, we cannot be flexible.
Guidance Council plays a crucial role in subject selection and university admissions, ensuring that each boy receives tailored support for his academic and career aspirations. The college employs trained counselors and psychologists who play vital roles in supporting student mental health and emotional well-being.
When you say academic counseling, that's critical. Career counseling, that's critical. All right? So trying to help students understand that what your aptitude is something that you need to build up on.
The whole process is quite grueling, yet we offer support to them since the very beginning of their journey. So by the time they get to that stage, they are much more organized and on top of the game.
Aitchisonians routinely secure positions in prestigious institutions like the Russell Group and the Ivy League. Over the past 5 years, Aitchison College boasts admissions to both Harvard and Stanford universities, a testament to our unwavering dedication to academic excellence and our distinct approach to learning. Aitchison College stands tall as a hub of educational brilliance, acknowledged not only for guiding its students towards elite global universities, but also for its dedication to community service, serving as a certified center for both Cambridge and FBISE, alongside housing its SAT center, acknowledged by the American College Board. Aitchison paves the way for a top-notch education.
We are a center for Cambridge, and for the last almost more than 20 years. And we are center for SAT also for the last 5 years, and ACT. The boys, our own boys, appear for the examinations here in Aitchison, and they have the facilities, the entire setup working for them. British Council operates the system, and we have this system running for Cambridge examination.
Supported by a strong team of Cambridge master trainers spread across all the school, the faculty is well equipped to deliver a world-class education. Academic departments led by highly qualified and seasoned professionals curate an environment rich in guidance, ensuring each teacher holds at least a master's degree in their specific discipline.
Aitchison College places a strong emphasis not only on academics, rather on sports and co-curriculars, ensuring that all of our students excel in various fields.
Aitchison is a beacon of excellence in sports and physical education. The college offers a wide array of sports with top-notch coaching and playing facilities, elevating its status in the educational landscape. The sports department, under the able direction of the games master and heads of school sport, promotes not only physical activity but also invaluable life skills. Participation in team sports fosters leadership, self-respect, confidence, discipline, and teamwork, integral components of a comprehensive sporting education.
In the middle of Lahore, we have got 200 acres of land, and Aitchison is there. And whenever I meet some parent, I tell them, if you want to admit your boy in Aitchison, he must play. And here, the boy gets one all-round personality. The boy develops all-round personality over here. He knows how to lead in a team. He knows how to study. And that's the mixture of it. So I think that is the main key of Aitchison.
Aitchison sports facilities are nothing short of prestigious, setting it apart from other institutions. The riding school, equipped with 3 managers, tent pegging range, show jumping and dressage, and an arena polo field, showcases the college's commitment to equestrian sports. The Cricket Academy, with 8 synthetic nets and bowling machines, attests to Aitchison's dedication to cricket development. The synthetic hockey field and pavilion, the 5-meter tower and springboards in the diving complex, and the 18 tennis courts underscore the diverse and top-tier facilities available. At Aitchison College, every child is valued, and academic achievements are commemorated with prizes and accolades.
It wouldn't matter if you're good at academics, co-curricular, sports. Once again, it's the values that you take away from Aitchison. The friends that you make, the bonds you forge, the memories that you take away.
I think the hallmark of an Aitchisonian should be that he should be very comfortable in his own skin. And the facilities we today have at Aitchison, either be in sports, in academics, library and so on, I can assure you that they are at par, if not better, than the best of the best public schools in the world.
And I still feel that boys need a certain kind of environment to get into maturity and learn from growing up people. They have to be very active in games and sports.
More than a school, Aitchison is an institution that molds futures, fusing a legacy of excellence with a strong commitment to community service. This comprehensive approach beckons discerning parents to select Aitchison for a journey that transcends education, laying the groundwork for a lifetime of success. The origins of the college trace back to Captain Taig's proposal in 1864 to establish a school for young Punjabi Sardars. This initial concept gained traction amidst the backdrop of British colonial rule in India, following the annexation of Punjab by the British Crown. The displacement of indigenous rulers like Maharaja Duleep Singh and Bahadur Shah Zafar underscored the need for bridging the cultural and linguistic gap between the ruling English elite and the diverse populace of India. Against this historical backdrop, Sir Charles Aitchison, the esteemed Lieutenant Governor of Punjab, emerged as a visionary leader whose foresight and determination were instrumental in the establishment of Aitchison College. Drawing upon his own educational background at Scotland's Royal High School, Aitchison envisioned a school that would not only impart knowledge but also serve as a crucible for grooming future leaders grounded in both English ideals and native heritage.
There was a government ward school in Ambala, and that school was initiated by the then Deputy Commissioner. He had this concept of having a school for the Sardars of Punjab. That proposal was later on passed on to His Excellency Mr. Charles Aitchison.
The foundation stone of Aitchison College was laid by Viceroy Lord Dufferin and Ava in 1886, symbolizing the commitment of both the colonial administration and the local aristocracy to the project. The renaming of the college from Punjab Chiefs College to Aitchison College shortly thereafter underscored Aitchison's central role in its establishment, cementing his legacy as its founding father.
They pointed out two places. One was in Shadra. Why Shadra? Because Ravi was close by and the drainage could be thrown into that river. The second choice was this place. This was at a higher elevation, this land, and the water level, underground water level was 24 feet deep. So they decided that this will be the place. And then they planned to shift those 12 ward boys from the ward school in Ambala to here, to Aitchison College. And those boys were brought here, and they didn't come directly to this building, to this area, So they came here and they hired 3 houses on Everett Road. They rented out 3 houses on Everett Road, and those 12 boys were housed there.
Among the shortlisted designs for the main building, the committee expressed admiration for the exterior design submitted by Justitia. The appointment of Walter Robinson as the inaugural principal of Aitchison College in October 1886 marked the beginning of a significant chapter in the institution's history.
The first principal was Walter A. Robinson, who also was the principal at the ward school there.
Robinson undertook the formidable task of laying the foundation of the school, effectively building it from the ground up in accordance with the vision outlined by its founders. However, he not only had to navigate the complexities of establishing a new educational institution, but also operated under the overarching presence of the college's first governor, Major General Stanley Black.
The only thing we know about him is that he came from the ward school along with the boys, and he was the first principal, and he died of sunstroke here in Lahore.
In 1890, a pivotal year in Aitchison's history, the school building reached completion, boasting a grand hall, a library, and 10 classrooms. The Maharaja of Bikaner's visit in 1895 added a touch of grandeur as he presented a silver cup for tent pegging. John Cornwallis Godley assumed the role of principal at Aitchison College in 1895, succeeding Walter Robinson. Prior to his tenure at Aitchison, Godley had established himself as an esteemed educator, serving as the principal of both the Victoria College in Cooch Behar and the Government College in Mangalore. The cricket pavilion, subscribed to as a memorial to General Black, showcased this institution's reverence for its founding figures. By 1898, Aitchison College's commitment to tradition was evident in events like the Founders' Day Sports, attended by Mrs. Dunlop Smith and Miss Aitchison, daughters of Sir Charles Umfriston Aitchison.
Gwyn and all these people, all these principals, they were riding a rough horse. Aitchison College wasn't an easy place to establish, They confronted problems from the ones for whom they created this college, from the Nawabs. They didn't want to send their kids here because they didn't want their sons, the sons of Nawabs, to mix around with other people.
In 1900, the campus saw the completion of the mosque and the Bahawalpur House, generously gifted by the Nawab of Bahawalpur. One of Godley's enduring legacies is his seminal work, a record of the Aitchison College at Lahore, published in 1901. This comprehensive record provided invaluable insights into the early history and development of Aitchison College, serving as a foundational document for understanding its evolution over its formative years. The following year, 1904, witnessed administrative changes as the post of governor was abolished. A noteworthy addition was the introduction of the Godley Medal, honoring the services of Mr. J.C. Godley. Leslie Jones's tenure as a principal of Aitchison College began in 1904, marking a period of significant reorganization and transformation within the institution. Under his guidance, the number of pupils increased from 69 to 115 over the course of 13 years. Transitioning from the era of military governance, Leslie Jones assumed the role of the first absolute principal with a determination and vigor. A tradition that would shape the college's future was born as a dinner was held in honor of old boys after the annual sports event, leading to the establishment of ACOBA, the Aitchison College Old Boys Association. In 1906, plans for the temple and Dharmsala were set in motion. The introduction of the Ravaz Medal by the Nawab of Bahawalpur added a new dimension to recognizing all-round performance among students. The college uniform was approved as early as 1916. It was recommended that it should consist of an achkan of the Hyderabad pattern. James Kelly's appointment as principal of Aitchison College in 1917 marked the beginning of a new chapter in the institution's history. Having been educated at prestigious institutions such as Fettes College, Edinburgh, where he distinguished himself as head boy. His scholarly pursuits led him to Oxford University, further enriching his educational pedigree. The college struggled to maintain a consistent enrollment, with pupil numbers fluctuating around the 100 mark.
The principal asked Bhupinder Singh that I want to talk to you about something. And he told him the problem that we are running short of students. He said, so no problem. He went back, made an announcement that all his courtiers and everybody, will send their kids to Aitchison College. And in no time, Aitchison College was filled with boys, and funds started flowing in when the college was up again.
In 1919, the college expanded its horizons, maintaining horses near the boarding houses and renovating cattle sheds.
Slotte zelfs in groepen van 4 hun bekwaamheid lieten zien in dit fascinerende spel.
This period also witnessed the appointment of the first batch of prefects under Mr. James Kelly's leadership. The year 1923 marked the operationalization of the swimming bath, a welcome addition to the recreational facilities on campus. The Rani of Mandi contributed to the college's sporting legacy by donating the Mandi Challenge Cup for swimming. After leading Aitchison College for over 15 years, Kelly passed the baton to his successor, Charles Harold Parry, who assumed the role of principal at Aitchison College on May 2nd, 1933. 1935 brought further changes as the college's main building was renamed Aitchison Hall. A new winter uniform was introduced, including a blue blazer, grey sweater, shirt, flannel trousers, and a college tie. Military training became compulsory for higher school and intermediate classes. The news of Leslie Jones's passing on January 24, 1946 deeply affected the Aitchison College community. The passing of John Cornwallis Godley on October 24, 1946 was met with profound mourning within the Aitchison College. John M. Gwynn's tenure at Aitchison College began in 1947 and was marked by his dedication to both teaching and extracurricular activities. Mr. Dhani Ram Kapila served a short tenure as principal in 1947. In 1948, Barry Block was completed and Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah was appointed the patron-in-chief of the college. Gwynn's tenure concluded in April 1953. His departure paved the way for Sayyid Zulfikar Ali Shah to assume the role of principal. 1954 brought further accomplishments, including the inauguration of the junior school swimming pool. In 1956, Mr. James Kelly, who had served as assistant principal for 13 years and as principal from 1917 to 1933, passed away on January 14th. In 1962, the foundation stone for the junior school was laid. Abdul Ali Khan's tenure as principal of Aitchison College began abruptly on 3rd February 1962, following the unexpected removal of Sayyid Zulfikar Ali Shah.
Abdul Ali Khan, he was one of the greatest educationalists. The way he conducted the administration of Aitchison College was unprecedented.
During his time as principal, Abdul Ali Khan oversaw several notable enhancements to Aitchison College. One significant accomplishment was the construction of Sehgal House, providing additional facilities to accommodate the growing student population. Additionally, he spearheaded efforts to improve staff accommodation, resulting in the establishment of the staff colony, which was later aptly named in his honor. The installation of two magnificent gates on the Mall Road, gifted by Sir Syed Babar Ali, added to the college's grandeur. A noteworthy contribution was made by the President of Pakistan, Muhammad Ayub Khan, who generously provided Rs 12,000 for paving the path linking the junior school with the prep school.
De jongste lichting voerde hier een zogenaamde katterdans op. Een virtuoze zwaarddans die de prinses met bewondering gadesloeg.
Abdul Ali Khan's tenure at Aitchison College came to an end in 1970. Dr. Ghulam Rasool Chaudhry's association with Aitchison College began in 1963. After a brief departure in 1968, he returned 2 years later, succeeding Mr. Abdul Ali Khan. His tenure also saw remarkable achievements in sports, with Aitchison College teams securing victories in all 6 games against their rivals at Ghoda Gali in 1976. Furthermore, the selection of 4 Aitchisonians for national sports teams, such as Hassan Sardar in hockey, underscored the college's sporting prowess during his tenure. In October 1978, Dr. G.R. Chaudhry was transferred to the Agricultural University, Faisalabad. Colonel Nazuddin Hassan came in as principal in 1979 and was succeeded by Mr. Abdul Rahman Qureshi in 1984. The construction of the Syed Babar Ali Library was nearing completion, promising a modern facility for students and faculty. Plans were in motion for the construction of an open-air theatre near the Syed Babar Ali Library, accommodating up to 3,000 people, and a modern swash complex, each with estimated costs of Rs 30 lakhs and Rs 20 lakhs, respectively. The Aitchison Old Boys Association decided to build a new cricket pavilion near the junior school swimming pool, enriching sports amenities on campus. In 1993, the passing of Mr. M.A. Dean, the college canteen contractor of 62 years, was mourned by the college community. Shamim Saifullah Khan, hailing from a family with a strong educational background, embarked on his academic journey at Lawrence College, Ghoda Gali, before continuing his education at Aitchison College, where he completed his higher secondary certificate. His illustrious career reached a pinnacle, where he became the first old Aitchisonian to assume the position of principal at his alma mater. In 1995, the new academic block in the junior school was renamed Gore Block, after Miss Dorothy Gore. Former principal Abdul Ali Khan passed away on 19th February 1998. Fakir Syed Ejazuddin's journey with Aitchison College began in K4 on January 3, 1950. As principal of Aitchison College, Fakir Syed Ejazuddin has spearheaded significant developments, including the expansion of the junior school, extension of the Barry block, modification of the Shamim Khan Hall, and the construction of a new administrative block, all accomplished within allocated timeframes and budgets.
Another innovation was to bring in other languages, and so we put a lot of emphasis on French and on Chinese. We introduced Chinese. And my reason for doing that was I felt that the Chinese, wherever our boys went, anywhere in the world, it is not that they would be educated in China, but that they would be competing with Chinese students in those countries. Because the number of Chinese students who are being enrolled in US, UK universities, Germany, anywhere in the world, was increasing. And so I didn't want our boys to be at a disadvantage as far as, integrating but also to be able to understand and compete with Chinese children. What must matter is whether they have come away enriched from that process. And the fact that I can be sitting here with you, and the fact that I've written the history of Aitchison College for the first 100 years and 125 years, the fact that I'm still, enjoy walking around the campus, that I think is the unbreakable bond between myself and Aitchison.
Dr. Muhammad Hafiz stepped into the esteemed position of Principal Aitchison College in 2012, shortly concluding it the following year in 2013 on January 1st, with Shamim Khan returning to begin a second tenure. Shamim Khan's second tenure ended in 2014, welcoming Mr. Agha Ghazanfar in as principal, who also stayed for 1 year until 2015. In 2016, Aitchison College welcomed Mr. Michael Alistair Thompson as its principal, marking the beginning of a new era under his leadership. With a vision for progress and innovation, Mr. Thompson introduced rugby as a sport. The celebration of Major Geoffrey Langland's 100th birthday was a momentous occasion, honouring his invaluable contributions to the college's legacy, underscored by a letter from Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II.
And later on in life, so he was like not just a mentor, but like a father to all of us. And we all used to, and he used to feel
happy about, all his life.
The introduction of a rifle range funded by ACOBA marked a resurgence of the sport of shooting. In 2020, Aitchison embarked on a journey of transformation and expansion with the commencement of construction for KNN's boarding house, poised to enhance residential facilities for students. 2021 witnessed the groundbreaking of Shirazi House and the inauguration of the new Junior Cricket Pavilion and Dawood basketball courts. Over the decades, Aitchison College has imparted education to generations of students and has helped in shaping their destinies.
There were school parties dispatched to various cities of Pakistan where students were coming from, and invariably a teacher was assigned. In my case, it was Lailpur, and Ismail Saab, since he belonged to Lailpur, was almost always accompanying us from prep school. Our instruction from Ismail Saab were that if we see an elderly or a lady standing, though we had confirmed seats, we had to stand up and offer our seats to them. So as far back as I can remember, we always used to go standing and come back standing. But that's the spirit with which the school actually inculcated in their students.
At Aitchison College, the transition from designating extracurricular activities as extracurricular to the more inclusive term co-curricular signifies a profound shift in educational philosophy.
I have seen the students transformed. I have seen them develop to that larger extent. They come across different problem situation way much better than those who actually either don't have the chance to go to those events or activities, or they can't go.
Because now you're getting ready for the world outside. Whichever university you're going to go, maybe there are some of you go to a university where there's nobody from Aitchison but you. How do you survive there? How do you create your own place there? How do you start to associate with people? So it is a preparation for the outside world when you are in senior school. And that's the reason why we stress so much that everybody should be part of your different events. We're trying to push the staff advisors, please try not repeat kids, because we want more and more kids to have the exposure. How to deal with people coming from outside your school. How to talk to them. How to draw a line. How not to go beyond a certain point. So these are small little things that we all need to exercise. And by exercising those, you actually become a better person and ready for the world.
The genesis of Aitchison College's extracurricular program can be traced back to the 1930s, when activities were first introduced under the umbrella of hobbies. Collaborations with institutions like McLagan and the Walton Training College provided students with hands-on training in trades such as carpentry, metalworking, and automotive engineering. The venue for many of these extracurricular endeavors was the main hall of the old building, a historic space that bore witness to countless student gatherings, debates, performances, and cultural events.
With that, we conclude our March Past.
Founders Day, or the commencement as some institutions refer it to, it really sums up your entire time spent at an institution. So it brings everything together, and it's also important for the institution because that gives the institution the chance to give a closure to the entire career of a student.
It's like an Eid when you celebrate, So all family members, wherever they are around the globe, they get together as a family, So I take Founders Day, like the whole family from, Alaska to Japan and from Papua New Guinea to Colombia, they all get together.
All the old boys from different parts of the country, they come, they get together. This is the day in March or whenever the Founders Day. They all together from different segments of the society.
Okay, it sounds like a birthday, isn't it? I mean, how would you imagine your life without birthdays? Can you imagine when you were a child and waking up and knowing that it's your birthday and nobody wishing you or having a cake ready or having a party for you? So in that sense, Aitchison is, the Founders Day is important because it is an annual, I put a reminder of your school, but also I'd say it's a replenishment of your commitment to the school.
Among the highlights of Founders' Day celebrations was the spirited competition between houses like Jubilee and Kelly, showcasing the competitive spirit and camaraderie that defined Aitchison's sporting culture. Despite the occasional ups and downs, events like Founders' Day remain cherished memories for alumni, evoking a sense of nostalgia and camaraderie. Over the decades, Aitchison College has witnessed a proliferation of societies and clubs, each catering to a diverse array of interests and passions.
Our society's mission is to make sure the hidden talents for the game present in our student body reach their full potentials. It has not only taught me the concept of debates or model UN, but ACMAN itself has taught me how to communicate with a group of 100 people who are completely unknown to me. I know no one there, yet I am the most confident individual in that room full of 100 people.
ABC and the entrepreneurial society had a place for everyone. It didn't matter if you were into STEM, it didn't matter if you were into business, it didn't even matter if you were into art, music, anything. As long as you had that drive for creativity, for creation, ABC and the entrepreneurial society had a place for you.
The art society, many of the students were together in very large-scale events, for example, the Art Fest. This instills a sense of unity among them, a sense of teamwork, and the society is pretty much gelled together.
Many would not be very talkative or would not actually take part in social gatherings or be very popular kids, actually are great actors. But I have seen so many people who never studied literature, who never were like kind of extrovert people, who would not be seen as people who are very animated to something, and on stage they transform.
The recently introduced Friday plan requires every student to be a member of 2 out of 22 societies. And it will certainly increase the interest of the students. It will certainly motivate those students who are not very much in co-curriculars. And the same plan is adopted in junior and prep school.
Annual events organized by these societies attract participants from across the country and beyond, showcasing the global reach and prestige of Aitchison's extracurricular landscape.
What we need to do is create opportunities, and that's the reason I've been, for the last year, if you look at the activities of societies on a smaller scale, we interact with 1 or 2 schools. Bring them in, your society members. Okay, 25, 30, 40 who are very good, but never had that interaction, will have that interaction. Once they have the interaction, they would actually know how to deal with them on a bigger scale as well.
Because we're not encouraging people to be, mediocre here. We're not encouraging them to be simply satisfactory. We want them to be great. We want them to be greater than ourselves as well. There's nothing that brings me more pride than when my juniors or, my peers, they overcome me and they can get ahead of me based on their own achievements.
Things like perseverance commands success, facta non verba, deeds not words, play hard, play fair. This was the leadership part which becomes inculcated in you by the institution over time, with the time you spend over there.
The significance of sports in shaping character and values has been evident throughout the history of Aitchison College.
I think the boy who is studying in Aitchison, the boy should have ultimate goal. If he is studying from class 2 and is a sportsman, he should go like in his mind, his vision should be, I should get full college sports blazer.
Being where you are, you should be able to get a bigger leap. And instead of being complacent with what we have, we need to strive for something better.
Especially the children going through Aitchison at this point in time are very blessed, because the facilities I have seen which have been created there in a very novel way by involving the alumni and the private sector with the institution.
In the past 5 or 6 years, the introduction of the hockey turf, the cricket pavilion, the squash glass courts.
With such a vast campus, with the facilities that they have, sports, riding, swimming, etc. These are not available to all of the schools here. They may have 1, 2, but very rarely at this scale.
Plus, there are also international fixtures going on, so there are always vast opportunities for you.
Even at our time, I remember that Aitchison teams in sports, in essay writing competition, debating, were competing internationally. And today, the Aitchison global diaspora is very well placed.
I'm an international swimmer for Pakistan. Currently, I'm also the captain of the Punjab swimming team. I hold 4 provincial senior records. I am also a senior national medalist, and I've been swimming for the Aitchison College swimming team since I was 12 years old. I think most of all, it's shown me how to be a disciplined person, waking up this early in the morning and putting this many hours towards the sport is very demanding and requires a lot of mental strength. Apart from that, I also had to focus on my academics, my college applications, and it really showed me how to manage my time, which I think will really benefit me later on in college life as well as practical life.
When I had first joined Aitchison College, I never picked up a tennis racket, but it took me 2 years for the sport to be an integral part of my life and build me up to the man I am today. From winning local tournaments to absolutely dominating international competitions and representing my college, I never would have gotten this, or if Aitchison had not given me the resources to own my skills.
The purpose of introducing a firing range in Aitchison was to counter this stigma which shooting comes with. We've got a specific set of rigorous rules which we practice here at Aitchison College, which are designed around the safety of the students. And we make sure that those rules, those regulations are never bypassed to give a wholesome, safe experience to the students here and abroad as well.
Under the guidance of British principals, the first playing field to be established was the cricket ground, symbolizing the importance of cricket in the sporting culture of the college.
From inter-house matches, we can get boys who are very good in college team.
The initiative to construct the Jafar Memorial Pavilion commenced in 1936-37, with plans formulated to utilize funds raised in memory of the late Sir Jafar. Jafar's remarkable achievements on the sports field included representing the All India team in the 1932 Olympics held in Los Angeles. His promising career was cut short by his untimely death in 1937.
It is named after Mr. Jafar. He was an ex-Olympian with Aitchison. And all the schools from Punjab, they are sending their teams over here to play hockey. Olympians represented Aitchison, like Hassan Sardar, Qasim Zia, Yazmi. They were our heroes.
As I think back, I think I still remember the day when I for the first time went for my interviews in Aitchison. That was in 1967. Aitchison made me a captain for hockey and football of the college team in 78 and gave me the full college blazer, which is the highest honor for sportsmen in Aitchison. Aitchison made my base to be a national hockey player. So, I was lucky to be a part of the team at the age of 19 and a half. So, I won the World Cup at the age of 20. At the age of 21, I won Asia Cup and Asian Games. And at the age of 23, I won Olympics.
In April 1988, the Board of Governors approved the engagement of Pasha Associates as consultant architects of the construction of a modern squash complex consisting of 4 courts. In 2016, Aitchison took a significant stride forward by opening its first sporting academies, signaling a new era for elite and ambitious sportsmen within its storied walls. Boys enrolled in these academies undergo training led by highly qualified school and guest coaches.
I remember we had a person who came from London University. He was the captain of the London tennis team. We had Prem Pandey, who was on the provincial tennis team. We had Mr. Jagdish Lal. He was on the provincial cricket team. I was not in a position to judge whether he was a good teacher or not, but certainly they were very good coaches on the playing field.
In my own experience, we simply scout those who continuously show potential early on. I, alongside 2 other coaches, give a bit more time to these developing players.
At Aitchison College, the equestrian program stands as a testament to the institution's commitment to holistic education, featuring a comprehensive array of activities such as riding, show jumping, tent pegging, dressage, and arena polo. Central to this experience are the remarkable 100 horses housed on campus, offering a dynamic range suited for both beginners and seasoned riders. Guided by dedicated and highly experienced coaches, the boys forge a deep connection with their equine counterparts, fostering not just riding skills, but also qualities of responsibility, empathy, and teamwork.
Over the course of 2 years, Aitchison College has taken a huge step in riding. 4 boys from Aitchison College have been selected in the under-21 Pakistan team, as well as the national mainstream team, including myself. We have over 100 horses, and riding has been one of the most prestigious sports of Aitchison College since the beginning of time. A rider is not only a player, a sportsman on a horse, but it teaches you how to be a sportsman and how to have integrity and how to show sportsmanship
in and out of the field.
The equestrian started because many of the families were landed families and their boys came from rural areas. So they were used, riding was second nature to them.
In the morning assembly when we were kids, our assembly used to be in front of the Gore block. And obviously the horses were at the riding school. So all the horses used to stand in line, and the boys who were supposed to do riding, they would be lined up and they would run from the Gore block to the riding area. So whoever was first would pick up the horse of his choice.
The narrative of Aitchison College's academic journey unveils a compelling irony that spans over a century. Initiated in 1886 with the lofty ambition of emulating the British public school system, the college, 125 years later, adheres to a curriculum fashioned in the corridors of British academia.
If somebody is sending their kid, obviously, at very young age to Aitchison, it means they are actually sending them for the best of the best opportunities.
At Aitchison College, students have the unique opportunity to pursue either local or international qualifications, with the college offering both the Federal Board of Intermediate and Secondary Education, FBISC, and Cambridge International degrees.
Everything starts from junior school, right? So even there, we are basically doing a Cambridge program, but without an external exam for Cambridge and prep school. Because if you don't do that, then how will the students kind of transit into prep school and senior school? It has to be a holistic kind of an approach to a child's education, not just getting grades in the external end exam, the exit exam.
The Cambridge program at Aitchison is particularly notable for its comprehensive and flexible curriculum, which includes a wide range of subjects across the sciences, technology, languages, and social sciences.
Basically, working with Cambridge helped us address certain issues like teacher training and teacher professional development, which we worked on. And then, of course, a lot of work on bringing the children into a hands-on environment and learning through their own working in the practical room or the outside or whatever. There is a lot of need for hands-on education and learning by experimentation and learning by not just recall.
In addition to the Cambridge program, Aitchison College also offers the FSc, or the Faculty of Science program, which is particularly advantageous for students aiming for careers in medicine or engineering.
And so now we have a proper metric stream, an FSc stream. So instead of going into other international degrees, we decided that this was, a good option for our own students.
In a situation where somebody wants to go abroad maybe, or wants to get a degree from a foreign university, I won't recommend FSc. Although we have examples of boys who actually did metric and FSc and still managed to get a place in a foreign university with a big scholarship. But at the same time, if you want to become a doctor, why to spend so much money? You can later go for an advanced degree or for specialization and all. But I think our medical colleges and a few engineering universities that we have, we should target that. The right way is to go through FSc so that they don't cut your marks that way and you are kind of competing on merit the way other students are coming.
Aitchison's status as an SAT center is also recognized by the American College Board. This recognition allows students to take the SAT exam within the familiar environment of their own school, reducing test day stress and logistical challenges.
The international examinations, that is SAT and ACT, that also takes place here. They come for the examinations and in a comfortable zone. They know that they are sitting in their own center. They don't have to run to the other places to sit for their examinations.
In senior school, we have 14 IGCSE and 10 A-level academic medals. These all 24 medals are received from the Cambridge Assessment International Education, and these medals are based on the performance of the students in Cambridge examination. And all these medals are awarded to the students on our Founders Day.
The Syed Babar Ali Library stands as evidence to the college's commitment to academic excellence and the generosity of its benefactors. Established in 1986 through a gift from Syed Babar Ali, the library was envisioned as a hub for learning and research.
Syed Babar Ali Library has been here for years and years and years. Head librarian is taking a very keen interest, and we are helping her in there. in this by extending the books that we have already, and making this library like a public library, not just a student library.
Aitchison College has prioritized career counseling and internships to augment students' university applications and prepare them for the professional world. Initiatives such as field trips to commercial enterprises and internships in various fields aim to provide practical exposures and enhance students' employability skills.
Aitchison has its own legacy, and the students that we have are a part of a system which has matured over 138 years.
So what happens is, we don't spoon feed kids, we guide kids. So when we sit with the students, we try to assess them, what are their strengths, what are their passions. If they're confused, we can nudge them in the right direction. We can lay out all the resources and options in front of them and help them make an informed decision with the help of the teachers and the parents and families involved.
You need to rely on yourself. You don't need anyone. You have a service here. The counselors are here.
Because this is not an individual task. The application process is teamwork with the counselors, teachers, school admins, students, and the students' families involved. There's so many aspects to it.
So helping students understand at that level why we are where we're at. So the subjects that we have, and then particularly coming into the senior school, the subjects that we are now choosing, why are we choosing these subjects? Do we see ourselves, heading in that direction?
Financial aid, which the family knows best what position they are in and what situation are they going to, And of course, what field the child picks or wants to pick is totally dependent upon that student, because they will excel in what they are good at and what they enjoy doing.
It doesn't start at point A and it doesn't end at point Z. It's interestingly a constant evolution. It's a constant thought process that's evolving.
The place of religion in the education of a child was accepted by every stakeholder, whether a parent or a principal or the state, as a critical component of the pupil's development. In 1900, the government was informed by the college Governor-Colonel, Sir Bromhead, that a house will shortly be finished for the young Nawab of Bahawalpur, Nawab Muhammad Bahawal Khan Abbasi, and that Nawab is erecting a handsome mosque, which Bromhead added, should serve as an example to the Hindus and the Sikhs. From a storage area to a cinema, accounts office, admission center, and even an examination hall, the mandir was adapted to meet the evolving needs of the college community. As the college grappled with the logistical challenges posed by its growing student body, the mandir provided a vital space for conducting public examinations. The Sikh Gurdwara at Aitchison College held profound significance, with its foundation stone laid on the same day as the Hindu Dharamsala. The Gurdwara was reconsecrated in honor of two Sikh students who had made the ultimate sacrifice during the tumultuous years of the 1914 to the 1918 war. Despite not having a dedicated chapel or church, Aitchison College boasts a vibrant Christian community, predominantly affiliated with the Church of Pakistan. The college actively observes significant Christian festivals such as Easter and Christmas. Even the smallest landmarks carry significance. Among these are the shrines of Bodh Shah near the tennis courts and Pinjra Shah near the amphitheatre. Aitchison College prides itself on its vibrant boarding community, consisting of 8 distinct houses that echo with camaraderie, discipline, and a commitment to excellence. The boarding journey kicks off in Gwyn House, where the early years focus on building discipline, routine, and independence.
K1s, as the youngest, they get the most benefit of it. They settle quickly, they adjust, they learn better, because K1s, it takes you more years. The shorter the year, the shorter the span, the less grip on academics. So K1s are the boys who mostly catch up by the time they reach K6. They can speak well, they can communicate with anybody. They have a very disciplined life, and besides, I think they are the ones who enjoy the college the most. They swim the most, they ride the most, they enjoy the college buildings. Even on a Sunday, their walk is towards DSR and coming back. So I think K1s are the most privileged, and boarders in turns are the most privileged boys. For them, Aitchison is their home. They are our children.
Progressing through Segal, years 6 to 8, and Bahawalpur, year 9.
The Bahawalpur House. This was a project where something new that was tried, where only the M2 boys from Saigal House who initially used to come to senior school in M2. The M2 boys remained in prep school for an extra year and then came to senior school in C1. And this was a project which was assigned to me as to ensure that they are given an opportunity to grow and mature before they come to senior school, are able to handle senior school.
Boarders then move on to one of the 5 senior houses: Calais, Godley, Leslie Jones, KNNs and Shirazi, years 10 to 13.
In the very first day that the C1s come to Calais, we sort of have a small meeting with them in their room to make them feel comfortable. We tell them that if they have any problems, we are always there for them to help, and any sort of assistance they need, we're always there for them.
Aitchison's boarding lifestyle is characterized by structured routines overseen by housemasters and resident staff, creating a unique home of mentorship, support, and a shared commitment to excellence.
If we would say tomorrow morning, all boys to get ready at 7 o'clock sharp, and we need to board a bus. So boarders without fail were the ones who were ready by 7 o'clock sharp.
Because in the morning, you have to go to school. Once you come back, you have to play sports. After that, you're done. You go for your Maghrib prayers. After that, you have your preps. And this continues. And it's a 7-day routine that you have. And you have to have a routine in order to ensure that the boys are they're able to lead a life which has meaning to it.
They prove to be more disciplined. They prove to be more understanding. They prove to be more helpful. So I think the boarding house is teaching, other than the academics, it is teaching these boys the life skills, the interpersonal skills.
Boarders enjoy access to Aitchison's expansive campus spanning 200 acres, offering a myriad of educational and sporting facilities. Each house provides common spaces, including TV and film rooms, creating environments for both study and recreation. In this nurturing environment, boarders experience Aitchison to its maximum potential.
The boarders follow the housemaster system. The housemaster issues a gate pass similar to those given to day boys when they need to leave during school hours. The gate pass is only validated once signed by the required individuals. Once submitted, they are allowed to leave and are expected back by 5 p.m. The housemaster may grant students extra time outside the college premises in exceptional cases.
Aitchison College places a paramount emphasis on the well-being of its students, evident in its dedicated healthcare infrastructure. The Aitchison College Hospital stands as a vital institution, catering to the medical needs of students, teaching staff, employees, and their families residing on campus. Equipped with 20 beds, 3 ambulances, and supporting consulting rooms, the hospital serves as a cornerstone of healthcare provision within the Aitchison community.
Here we have 3 medical centers in total. One is this main hospital, one junior school dispensary, and one colony dispensary for staff and their families.
Its affiliation with the Shalimar Teaching Hospital further enhances its capabilities by providing access to consultation, investigation, and surgical services. In the early days, shops discreetly located behind the boarding houses served the needs of campus residents. However, the system underwent significant changes in 1936 to 37, transitioning from a contract system to the appointment of 6 different firms covering various essentials such as general stores, provisions, cafes, footwear, fruits, vegetables, clothing, and sports equipment. Nothing can replace a canteen in the life of a student. Old Aitchisonians can never forget the taste of a Dean's hot dog, pizza, or samosa. Over the years, the college canteens have been managed by Messrs. Dean.
Of course, the famous Dean Saab was always there, and his hot dogs and a bottle of Pepsi and the famous red tomato sauce.
Aitchison College extends its educational outreach beyond its renowned boarding program, with 2 campus high schools dedicated to nurturing the academic journey of approximately 800 boys and girls. These schools, integrated within the college's expansive campus, cater to students from nursery level onwards. Notably, these institutions serve as fully funded charity schools, alleviating families from tuition fees and ensuring that education remains accessible to a diverse range of students. The establishment of campus schools dates back to 1963, initially as a primary school for the children of college employees. By 1980, they had evolved into high schools registered with the Punjab Education Department and affiliated with BISE, Lahore. A unique aspect of Aitchison's campus high schools is their role in supporting the children of the staff, creating an inclusive community where the families contributing to the operation of the institution have educational opportunities for their children. A significant number of boys and girls who complete their metric education at these schools find pathways to pursue pre-med, pre-engineering, and other valuable courses at excellent local government colleges.
The students who study in campus schools study free of cost, there is no fee, and they get free uniforms. They also have access to many privileges of the college. If there is a trip, it will be free of charge. Many schools in Pakistan don't have the facilities that Aitchison has. Compared to them, we have more, and our students also excel, which is a big blessing for the parents. After they graduate and come back, they tell us about how big of a blessing Aitchison actually is. Our students are excelling in sports as well. A student who studied at LUMS scored 6th position in the board, and after graduating left for California. About 50 to 60% of our students go on scholarships through sports, co-curricular activities, or academic achievements. Some of our alumni are in the Air Force, and many have settled in other countries around the world for various professions.
Aitchison College's picturesque landscape, adorned with gardens and trees, provides a serene escape from the bustling city outside its walls.
Our team comprises of 160 gardeners. As of 2020, our tree plantations consist of 10,071 trees. Maintaining all of the college's grounds, including the residential lawns, president's residence, headmistress senior school's residence, headmaster prep school's residence, and headmistress junior school's residence, as well as numerous staff residences, is a part of our duties. We ensure the upkeeping of grass and hedge cutting, striving to enhance the beautification of the college.
The college's roads such as Green Drive and People Avenue hint at the tranquility that awaits within. The institution cares for injured birds and animals, runs a significant tree planting program, and currently operates 12 beehives for the study of bees and the collection and bottling of honey. The bee boys contribute to local charities and collaborate with the science department in prep school.
I had persuaded the boys in prep school to be a little more kind to the cats and the birds that we have. They are part of our campus. I wanted to build some shelters for the cats because it becomes very cold in the winters, and so we experimented with about a dozen made out of a material which is quite warm and everything. The boys collected their pocket money, and then we went to the Lahore Zoo and we adopted an animal there. And we adopted a lion cub, and all its expenses, treatment and food was taken care of by Aitchison boys.
The Aitchison College Old Boys Association, or ACOBA, plays a pivotal role in fostering and preserving the camaraderie among the alumni. Beyond the boundaries of the college, these distinguished individuals continue to contribute back to Aitchison and to the society.
Old Boys is the screen line of Aitchison College.
The COBA now has given a lot to the college also. The COBA Pavilion, सबसे पहला हमने जो donate किया था. Then the cricket scoreboard. So a lot of things. There are many more. Chitral School में हमने काफी donation की थी. Whatever funds the COBA collects in the year are given to the college for their infrastructure development.
Robert Kennedy was asked, what you want to be remembered for, a Kennedy or as an Attorney General or whatever, and his response was that I want to be remembered for having made a contribution to society. And that is really what Aitchisonians should aspire to, that when they leave the college, they don't have to give money to the college, but they have to give of themselves. And the prime example of this is Babar Ali Sahab, who has donated, he's been on the board for about 70 years or something, and he's donated libraries, he's donated given money, and as Kamal Bunu Sahab has done for the boarding house.
And that is how the ACOBA eventually started bringing people to give funds to Aitchison. to make it a beautiful institution. We don't get anything from the government. It is all our money, and we are the one who collectively bring about all these things.
So I would request the boys that, and I wish the boys all the success in the world, but I hope that they'll remember to be the gentleman, be humble, be helpful, and be ready to give back to the community they have gained so much from.
As the sun sets behind Aitchison College, it casts a warm glow on a narrative rich in tradition and dynamic pursuits. Its legacy is etched in the journey of each student, a quest for knowledge, leadership, and a community that extends beyond classrooms. A timeless institution, a symphony of excellence.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Shariat Feroz and I am the director and producer of the Symphony of Excellence.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhtinullah Khan. I am the lead interviewer, scriptwriter and co-producer of the Aitchison College documentary.
I am Mustafa Yasser and I am the narrator for the Symphony of Excellence documentary.
So making this production, I'd say there's two aspects to it. There's the honest side and then there's the brutally honest side. Going around Aitchison, 200 acres of land, going into all of these different departments, seeing all the different people involved in every single aspect of the college, making sure that it's running flawlessly, that this institution is working to remain the finest institution in Pakistan, the National School of Pakistan. All the people from different backgrounds, with different aims, with different responsibilities. It was amazing to see, to sit down for hours with each and every one of these people and get an insight into their lives. It's beautiful.
Simply put, before I thought Aitchison College was just another school. It had something special, of course, but how special was it really? No one can actually understand that unless they actually go through the entire history of Aitchison College. Being the scriptwriter, I did that and I realized that Aitchison College is not a school. It's the last thing from a school. It's an entire community. The school is just a thing in between the community. Aitchison College is a family throughout time.
And now the brutally honest opinion is that it was exhausting. Coming here every day, spending 6 to 7 hours, going all over the college, interviewing a lot of people. I loved it, but like every film, it was tiring, especially with such a small crew. So yes, it was definitely exhausting, tiring. Huge credit to everyone involved in it, from the production side and from Aitchison College, from the faculty, staff and administration, for cooperating with us and helping us through this.
Shariar would call me 6 in the morning, brother, we have an interview in 15 minutes. Shariar Feroz is not a man of schedules or of planning. He abruptly schedules 3 interviews on the same day with a 15-minute time gap. Simply, I would have had better schedules.
This documentary offers a glimpse into the Aitchisonian experience, and while it also highlights the unique opportunity that many of the Aitchisonians get, the key takeaway isn't just that. It's that we always remain in a constant pursuit of betterment, and as you go through the documentary, that will be highlighted as well. While it's never easy, it's the only way to go about it. Because in the end, as the college motto says, it's perseverance that commands success.
You will always be valued as an Aitchisonian or as someone who's part of this renowned institution.
The people who are here from every single corner of Pakistan, if it weren't for the Chachas, the Malis, the gardeners, it's very cliched, everyone says it, but we fail to understand their importance. This diverse community is what makes Aitchison, Aitchison.